Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Success Step Word, who says if you dream it you can do it. So guys, we are back and today we'll talk about the structure of writing task 1. In the last video we have discussed how to write an introduction in task 1. Today we'll talk about overview. So let's get started. As you all know, for writing task 1 you have to describe a diagram, map, graphs or charts in your words. So after the intro part, in the next paragraph, which is known as overall or overview, you have to put all the main or specific features of data. It is the most important paragraph. It is often not too long, but it contains all the key features of the task. So now I'll tell you how to write it. The first thing is, it is not necessary to put overview after the introduction. You can write it at the end as well, but remember, don't miss it or forget it, since it is an imperative paragraph. Firstly, we'll discuss about what is an overview. In simple terms, an overview is a summary of what you see. In academic task 1, you will see a chart or graph that you have to describe. There might be one graph or you might get more than one. Clear? So the overview in your response should summarize what you see in the graph. It should summarize some important things like trends, changes, developments, stages, noticeable features, and most important thing is you do not need to present data such as numbers in it as you are writing an overview. Now moving ahead. Now if there are two graphs, you need to introduce both in your overview, and this can be done only in one or two sentences. Your first sentence should contain introduction, and in second sentence, if there are two graphs, your overview should summarize both if you can see a relationship between them. If you can't see any relationship, simply present an overview. Clear? Now the question is, how do I write an overview, or how to write an overview? Right now, I just tell you the common things which you have to look for every overview. Okay, so the very first thing is you should use linking words and phrases to introduce a summary of what you see. For an instance, overall, to summarize, in brief, in summary, it can be clearly seen that such kind of words you should have to use in your overview, in the starting of your overview. After that, for process chart, you have to analyze the number of steps, main stages, first and last step of the given process. Clear? For map chart, you have to see the important things in the given map with time and write them in brief. For rest of the graphs such as line, table, pie, bar, observe the main trends such as is there any increase, decrease or fluctuations in the given graph. For example, the percentage of women who use internet observed an increment. Now you have to look for any highest or lowest point, such as the expenses made on food was the highest. Any more or less of something, such as the number of males was higher than females, and many more. We'll talk about these things deeply in a separate video. Finally, I'll show you a sample overview. As you can see, this is a line graph which shows the sales of 3 different kinds of books over a period of 5 years. First, please pause the video and analyze it on your own, and then see my answer. This line graph shows the sales of children's book, adult fiction and educational book. Now we'll see the overview. Overall, the sale of educational books and children's book observed an upward trend, whereas adult fiction lost popularity over the given time period. Moreover, although the sale of adult fiction was the highest in the initial year, it was outraged by the sale of children's books in the final year. So as you can see, I have used only 2 sentences in my overview and completed it in a good way. You have to write your overview like this only. And now we'll see the chart. In this overview, the first sentence tells us that sale of educational book and children's book showed an upward trend, which is clear as per the graph, as you can see, and other books observed downward trend. After that, I have used another sentence which is stating that in the beginning adult fiction were sold in a huge amount. However, it was not the case in the later years. As you can see in the graph, adult fiction was sold highest. Adult fiction stood at around $45 million in 2002, and if I talk about 2006, the children's book was at its peak of around $55 million. Clear? So in last sentence, I have just cleared this only. So in this way, you can write an overview. In the upcoming videos, I'll teach you the method of overview of all type of tasks separately. Till then, stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of our upcoming videos. And please don't forget to like, comment and share. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next video.